A question that frequently gets brought up with the acquisition of Fox is who and what could possibly be the first villain that Disney's going to use. So let's look at this optimistically and realistically, I would say. Now, on top of just getting back all of these great characters like the X-Men, Fantastic Four, Deadpool, and countless other characters that fall into all those categories, you have to understand that the villains are important. Dr. Doom, one of the greatest villains of all time, over at Fox, they've absolutely butchered that character in live action. Silver Surfer, hero now, but starts off as a villain. Butchered. Galactus, butchered. You know? Many would argue that many of the X-Men villains have been butchered or not used at all. Sinister, Arcade, come on. Apocalypse? Well, the less we say about Apocalypse, the better, right? I don't want to start raging over here, but seriously, look at how these villains have been treated. So going into the MCU, you have to look at it realistically. Are they going to use Apocalypse right away? Well, no, because that's a huge character. He was recently in a film, and he would take some build-up. He can't just pop up out of nowhere and be like, "Alright guys, I'm here for one movie." Like, that's a huge character with a lot of complicated lore and backstory. So no. Silver Surfer and Galactus? No. Same thing as Apocalypse, right? Realistically, the villains that would serve the best purpose would be the likes of Arcade or Sinister, somebody that's a little bit lower tier that could first take on the X-Men, right? Brotherhood obviously falls in with this with Magneto, but I don't know if they want to use him because, let's be real, he's been a villain of every single movie they've done, so that's kind of not original or creative at all. And then, of course, you know, you look at Dr. Doom, you're like, well, if we do him, people will recognize that it's Dr. Doom because he'll look and act like Dr. Doom and it's a fresh take on it. Naturally, the Fantastic Four need some great villains. So I think to start off, you're going to get smaller villains, then build up to the bigger ones. So Dr. Doom might not be the first Fantastic Four villain, but he'll probably be an Avengers villain with the Fantastic Four heavily building him up, which would make the most sense.